Hammond here in the Laker Country Weather Center, coming to you live on our Facebook and YouTube channel. I'll give you guys just a moment or two to come in on the stream, and we will get started here in just a moment. Again, before we get into things, make sure you share this video, and also we'll get it out to as many folks as possible. Again, we're going to get started here in just a moment. I see some folks are already starting to file in here. Just give me just a moment. We're going to let some more people get in here, and we will start just talking about what's happening across the region currently. If you don't care to share this video, we will get it out to as many folks as we can. And, yeah, we will start here in just a moment. If anybody has any questions, just drop those in the chat, and we will answer those as well. Again, we're going to get started here in just a moment. I know we've got some folks that are now in here. Give me just a minute. I want to let as many people get in here as we can to get started with the just going to talk about what's happening and a little bit of change in the timing for the severe weather. All right, I think that's enough. So let's go ahead and get started. So the reason I'm coming on here is we've been talking about the severe weather and how it looked like the showers and storms are going to be coming into the region later on tonight. Well, that has changed. As you can see right now on the radar, we've got that squall line of storms now moving into the Bowling Green area. And that has prompted numerous severe thunderstorm warnings that include Warren County, also a little chunk of Barron, Allen, and up to Hart counties as well. And I do expect warnings to continue to be placed in advance of this line. We are expecting this line to possibly get here within the next hour and a half or so. And I'm going to show that to you right now. I've put a track on this with our other radar software. And now, like I'll tell you guys, it's just an estimated time of arrival. So don't take these times exactly to the bank. But this track has this line coming into the Russell Springs area by about 4:43. Folks, that's just over an hour from now. Just over an hour from now. So, you know, this line's kind of sped up a little bit. It's now moving at speeds of about 65 miles per hour, and it's racing off to the east. Let me pull up the warning information. You can see winds in excess of 65 miles per hour, and that's the main threat. That's really what we're keeping a close watch on, is damaging winds. The tornado threat is not zero, though. Just want to pass that along to you. Let's tell you what we'll do. We will check out the velocity. Let me pull that up here real quick. And we'll see, if we can see anything suspicious with these storms. Good news, really nothing happening. You can see those brighter colors and the velocity. That is where we were seeing that's where the damaging winds are. And let's see, look at that. Right up to 60 miles per hour. That's what the radar is picking up and with this line. And the good news, not seeing any kind of spin on this portion of the line. Let's switch over to the Louisville NexRad radar, because that's the radar that we use for check out the storms that are coming into our area. And we'll see if we can, again, really no spin occurring. Do have a tornado warning over in far southern Indiana. And we'll have to watch that little storm as it may try to make a run at the Louisville metro area. All right, let's go back to reflectivity. And again, you can see this squall line of showers and storms, quite a bit of lightning with it, and also winds in excess of about 60 miles per hour. And like I said, this thing is racing off to the east at speeds of about 65 miles per hour. Let's we'll put that into motion. You can see, like I said, the line is just absolutely flying through there. So it's going to be in and out of here pretty quick. Like I said, that track has that line coming in here in just over an hour. And if anybody has any questions, you are welcome to put those into the feed in our chat, and we'll try to answer those as well. Seeing if there's anything on there at all. Don't see anything right now. Again, if y'all don't care, please share this video and just get it out to as many folks as possible. But again, there's no warnings right now for the Lake Cumberland region at this time. We just have that severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect until 9 o'clock this evening. But the way this line is moving, that watch won't make it all the way till 9 o'clock this evening. I tell you what, let's pull up the active alerts here. Let me punch those up here real quick. I'll pull off the radar data. Let's pull that off, and I'll tell you what, I'll pull off the warnings as well. Let's get those off of there as well to give you guys a little clearer picture. The yellow shaded counties, that is the severe thunderstorm watch, and let me click that right there to show the description. Again, that's in effect until 9 o'clock Central Time this evening, 10 o'clock for folks in the Eastern Time Zone. Still got that tornado watch off to our west, but those counties will begin to be taken out of that tornado watch as that line progresses. So let's pull the warnings off. Let's get the radar back up here, and we'll punch the warnings back up as well. And I do expect severe thunderstorm warnings to, let me get my telestrator out here. I expect the batch of severe thunderstorm warnings to come out for somewhere in this vicinity. See where that's that black, where I covered in that black area with. I do expect that to be the next areas where the severe thunderstorm warnings will be issued, and that could happen within a matter of minutes. Got a constant line with the National Weather Service. I'm on the National Weather Service chat, and we're keeping a close watch as to what's going on in there. Right now, nothing as of this time. Like I just said, we do have to keep a close watch on this line because, like I said, the tornado threat is not zero, but the main threat is going to be damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour or more. That's going to be the main threat. And let me zoom in a little tighter. Look at all these lightning strikes. Quite a bit of lightning occurring with these storms. So, as these storms get closer to us, you want to make sure that you are indoors. Also, all the storm shelters are opened across Russell County. I do want to let you guys know about that. All shelters are opened at this time. So again, just to recap, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings just to our west. And, right now, from what I can see clearly, the strongest portion of the squall line is the northern half. That's about to move into Shepherdsville and even up into the Louisville metro area. We'll see what happens with the bottom portion of this line that's now moving into Warren County or moving through Warren County. We'll pull the velocity back up here, and we're still getting little pockets of winds close to 60 miles per hour. Again, Bowling Green is kind of in a not in the best radar zone for the Louisville NEXRAD, so let's switch back over to the Fort Campbell radar because that's the best radar to use for storms in Bowling Green. And like I said, still, clearly the northern half of this line looks to be the strongest, but we'll pull the velocity back up here. You can still see those little pockets there's a little pocket of 65 mile per hour wind gusts there around Russellville and Logan County. So just to kind of give you a summary, the main threat will be damaging winds, potentially in excess of 60 miles per hour, and we expect this line to potentially get into the Lake Cumberland area within the next hour or so. We were thinking, maybe later on this evening, early nighttime hours, but this line has sped up quite a bit. It's really picked up speed, moving to the east at 65 miles per hour. And, that's nearly the speed you can go on the Parkway. Parkway speed 70 miles per hour. This line's moving at 65. So, literally, this line is moving over a mile a minute. So, it'll be in here relatively quick, and it'll be out pretty quick. Now, behind the line, we'll have showers. That'll be another threat we have to watch out for, is the potential for flooding rainfall. If you live in a flood-prone area, low-lying area, make sure you keep a watch on things. I think the best flooding threat is going to be off to our north, though. So again, just keep it tuned in here to Laker Country 104.9. As soon as we start getting warnings for our area, we will go wall to wall with coverage on our social media pages and on our on the radio as well. I just came off the radio a moment ago and had a little update just for the listeners on there. If anybody has anything in the chat, any kind of questions, you can go ahead and put those in. If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys just a quick little update on what is happening. Go ahead. If you have to get something done, do that now and make sure you're home relatively soon, because this line, like I said, it's going to be in here within the next hour or so. Skip it, tune in here to Laker Country 1049. We will keep you up to date with the very latest on the severe weather. And make sure